This presentation on hosted application management, the 7 sources of service provider value, is brought to you by OneNeck IT Services. When partnering with a hosted application management provider, companies expect to realize cost savings. Otherwise, the motivation for using a service provider may not be as strong. Therefore, cost savings is a recognized and accepted major benefit of the enterprise service provider relationship. However, additional sources of values exist, and cost should not be the only focus. A hosted application management provider should look beyond comparing the cost of in-house versus outsourcing scenarios. To leverage the relationship to the fullest, many other benefits provide real value for organizations. Industry research organizations, including Gartner, have identified numerous sources of value with IT outsourcing services. Services providers of hosted application management should have the resources necessary to deliver on these value propositions. Intellectual property. As experts in their field, service providers have developed specific intellectual property that they can use to solve customers' IT issues. Simply having strong intellectual property is not enough. Instead, it must be directly applicable to solving a company's specific problems. Methodology. Service providers are in the business of applying proven methodologies to deliver quality and reliability. Companies must trust their hosted application management partners to do a better job than they could otherwise do in-house. Specialized expertise. Obviously, a service provider must be an expert in their field. If they aren't, why would any company use them? In a hosted application management scenario, the service provider can offer a level of expertise that most companies would not be able to support internally. Service providers can offer talent that's industry-specific, process-specific, functional, and/or technology-based. Automation. Being experts in hosted application management and IT operations in general, a service provider can automate processes to deliver greater efficiency and agility. Access to resources. Using a hosted application management provider, companies can be assured of having the necessary technical resources at their disposal. This is often not the case with in-house operations. Even if an organization has internal expertise, these staff members may not be available to perform the necessary work. Also, demand for these resources may fluctuate, which makes internal staffing expensive. Faster time to market. Increased competitive landscapes often pressure companies to get products to market faster. To do this, every function within the organization must perform at higher levels and within shorter time frames. With a service provider as part of the team, internal operations can perform at the highest levels possible. Geographic requirements. If an organization does not have the operational skills or business knowledge in a particular geographic region, they can turn to a hosted application management provider. A provider with experience in a specific part of the country or wood can add value to a company's operations in that area. These sources of values demonstrate how a hosted application management provider can help companies save money and realize their business objectives. Company decision makers can evaluate each service provider based on the level of value delivered in each of the 7 areas. In addition, the results of this analysis can help organizations provide an expectation level for performance. About the author. Chuck Vermillion is the CEO and founder of OneNeck IT Services, a leading provider of hosted application management and managed services since 1997. For more information about hosted application management, visit oneneck.com today.